In this video, I am discussing differentiation of some inverse trigonometric functions. Here is the first one. Differentiate tan inverse of cosec x plus cot x with respect to x. Now look at the solution. Let y be this function tan inverse of cosec x plus cot x. Now in next step, I am writing cosec x as 1 by sin x and cot x as cos x by sin x. Further, look at this denominator inside the bracket. Both the terms have same denominator, so it can be considered as y is equal to tan inverse of 1 plus cos x upon sin x. Now, according to trigonometry, 1 plus cos x is 2 cos square x by 2 and sin x can be written as 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. So, this function becomes y is equal to tan inverse of 2 cos square x by 2 upon 2 sin x by 2 cos x by 2. Now, if you observe, you can cancel 2 as well as cos x by 2. Then this becomes y is equal to tan inverse of cos x by 2 upon sin x by 2, which in next step can be written as y is equal to tan inverse of cot x by 2. Now again I am referring to trigonometry, that is cot x can be written as tan pi by 2 minus x. So look at the term inside the bracket. I can modify this cot x by 2 as tan pi by 2 minus x by 2. So in next step, you can write this as y is equal to pi by 2 minus x by 2. See, we had to differentiate this function. Until the time I have not done anything like differentiation, I just followed the trigonometry to simplify this function. Now, I'm differentiating this with respect to x. So dy by dx can be written as derivative of pi by 2 minus x by 2. Now, derivative of pi by 2 is 0 as it is constant and derivative of minus x by 2 is minus half. So answer is minus half. Next one is differentiate cos inverse of root 3 by 2 cos x minus 1 by 2 sin x with respect to x. So again I am assuming y be cos inverse of root 3 by 2 cos x minus 1 by 2 sin x. Now root 3 by 2 I am replacing by cos pi by 6 and 1 by 2 I am replacing by sin pi by 6. So this becomes y is equal to cos inverse of cos pi by 6 cos x minus sin pi by 6 sin x. Now somebody may bother why you are writing root 3 by 2 as cos pi by 6. Why don't you consider this as sin pi by 2? It may be possible, but then look at the term now inside the bracket. It is in one of the formula of trigonometry, and that formula is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b can be written as cos of a plus b. So this becomes y is equal to cos inverse of pi by 6 plus x. Now cos inverse of cos of pi by 6 plus x can be written as pi by 6 plus x. So this is much simplified form for the given function. So in next step, I can differentiate this with respect to x. So dy by dx of dy by dx is d by dx of pi by 6 plus x. So dy by dx is derivative of pi by 6 is 0 and derivative of x is 1. So dy by dx is 1. Here is the next question. Differentiate cosec inverse of 10 upon 6 into sine raised to 2x minus 8 into cos raised to 2x with respect to x. Again, I am assuming y be cosec inverse of 10 upon 6 into sine raised to 2x minus 8 into cos raised to 2x. Sorry, 8 into cos of 2 raised to x. Now, in next step, y can be written as sine inverse of. Now, to convert this as sine inverse, inside the bracket you have to take the reciprocal. Now further I can write this as y is equal to sine inverse of 6 sine 2 raised to x by 10 minus 8 cos 2 raised to x by 10. Now I am assuming 6 by 10 as cos theta and 8 by 10 as sine theta. If we do this substitution here, it becomes sine inverse of sine 2 raised to x cos theta minus cos 2 raised to x sine theta. Again, somebody may have questioned why cos for this? Why don't you consider 6 by 10 as sine and 8 by 10 as cos? See, whatever substitution I did, because of that, now inside the bracket, I got formula sine of a minus b sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. This is sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. So in turn, this can be written as sine of a minus b. and that will help us to simplify the term. So in next step I am writing this as sine inverse of sine of 2 raised to x minus theta. So what it becomes? It becomes simply 2 raised to x minus theta. Now we can differentiate this. So dy by dx is derivative of 2 raised to x minus theta. Now theta is constant. Look at these terms. It is constant. So its derivative is 0. So only derivative of 2 raised to x we have to write. And that is 2 raised to x into log 2. The next question. Differentiate tan inverse of 2 root x upon 1 plus 3x with respect to x. Again, I am assuming y be tan inverse of 2 root x upon 1 plus 3x. Now, in inverse trigonometry, you have prepared these two formulae. Look at the denominator, it is 1 plus 3x. And look at the denominator on right hand side here. In this, there is 1 minus xy. In this, there is 1 plus xy. So, I want plus. So, I am referring the second formula now. Now, according to second formula, numerator should be difference of two terms which have product in denominator xy, and this is x minus y. So now I am splitting numerators 2 root x as 3 root x minus root x, while this 1 I kept same plus 3 into x can be broken as root x into root x. Now if you understand, you can apply this formula and you can write this as y is equal to tan inverse of 3 root x minus tan inverse of root x. Now we can differentiate this with respect to x. Dy by dx is d by dx of tan inverse of 3 root x minus tan inverse of root x. Now question is, what is derivative of tan inverse function? So derivative of tan inverse of f of x is f dash x upon 1 plus f of x the whole square. So this can be written as dy by dx is 1 upon 1 plus. Look at this one, f of x the whole square. Here f of x is 3 root x. So 3 root x the whole square into f dash of x. F dash of x means derivative of 3 root x. Now minus I carried. Now what is derivative of tan inverse of root x? It is 1 upon 1 plus f of x the whole square. F of x here is root x the whole square into derivative of root x. Now this further can be written as dy by dx is equal to, look at this calculation whether this is correct or not. 3 square is 9, root x square is x. 3 is same and derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x minus 1 upon 1 plus x into derivative of root x is 1 upon 2 root x. Now what I can do is, I think I can take 1 upon 2 root x common, so it becomes dy by dx is 1 upon 2 root x. This is 3 upon 1 plus 9x minus 1 upon 1 plus x. So this is my final answer. Thank you.